doing this very long, so this is all new to him. What we do is we use this crayon slime because it's a safe way to train our birds out in the regular environment. Typically we'll start in a room, small, confined area, but when you need to have these guys healthy and their muscle tone perfect and all that stuff, you want to be able to get them out into the elements. They do fly in some rain, they'll fly in the wind, do all those things with them. And the crayon slime, like a kite string would be, it helps us to keep control of him in the event that he decides he wants to go somewhere he doesn't belong. Like not on Sunday Six. But we're not going to let him do that because he's going to be a good boy. If you notice with the Harris Hawk has nice broad wide wings, and that's what helps them keep close to the ground when they fly. These guys, falcons, have long pointed wings. And that's what makes them very aerodynamic. Now these are, safer falcon is a bird that many falconers use for GreenCycle or GreenCycleWheelers, things. We don't put funny hats on them, ever. Maybe that one time at that party. Now I don't know if you'll notice it when this one flies, but if you notice with the Harris Hawk has nice broad wide wings, and that's what helps. And if you get a chance to come over to our static display, come and check out our deer falcon, Hemingway. He's just a little bit larger than this guy, because that's an Arctic bird, and they're the largest falcons which we found in the world. One of the reasons why the red-tailed hawk is so important in our society, in our environment, because they do help keep those populations under control. If a population of mice, 2 mice left alone in a field, untouched without any predators, within a year would produce over 1 million mice. So it happens really fast, and it's important that we take care of those populations. So we're going to send Serengeti back off to his perch over there. I'm going to introduce you guys to a full-time scavenger. We'll talk a little bit about Bar here. Yeah, I said Bar. I'm not going to. I just said it. Alright, Bark is our turkey vulture. If anybody's ever gotten close to a turkey vulture that's frightened before, you'll know why we call him Bark. I mean, we're solid, like a paper post. Yeah. You guys wiggle your toes? Because if he thinks you're dead, he might try to eat you. And I've heard you taste like chicken. Now, fortunately, turkey vultures are extremely common in North America. We do have them, I'm sure you see them right here in the city. They are migratory, so in the wintertime we do go south because they want to be warm and not freezing. And there's also not a lot of food available to them that's not frozen in the north. But in other parts of the world, like in Asia, there has been a significant decline in the number of vultures in the wild. Is that Harris hawks will hunt in groups, and they live in these little groups. And they're called the wolves of the sky for that reason. Now, because they're a desert species, they tend to fly fairly low to the ground. You know, you duck, he flies lower. It's just how it works. They're also extremely intelligent, and Harris hawks have been voted one of the 6th most efficient hunter in the animal kingdom by Animal Planet. And the reason being, because they do hunt in these packs. You figure a hawk like this size would usually pick up something like a mouse, a rat, maybe even a small bird or small rabbit. But together, in a group of 4 or 5, they can actually catch and kill something as big as a jackrabbit, which is a pretty good size. And what they do with that then is split it up and share it among their little family. Very, very, very good hunters. Very efficient. And they're also extremely intelligent, so you'll see... The Urban
Park Rangers is a very small group. It's 35 or 40 men and women who provide environmental education to about 40,000 school kids a year. They have nature centers, including a great nature center in Inwood Hill Park. So if you live in Manhattan, go visit the Inwood Hill Nature Center, and you can do great programs there. And then if you want to support the stuff we do take donations to the Urban Park Rangers through the City Parks Foundation. You can write a check, you can do some sponsorship. You know, money's a little bit tighter these days than we'd like it to be, but we still manage to put on events like this. And just a word about nature. You've seen a lot of birds who are being raised because they were injured some way or in captivity, being taken care of by, wonderful care by Hawk Mountain. But all around you, nature's taking place. In fact, that ferruginous hawk who flew over in that direction.
Really big nests. They build really